Well, it's coffee time. It's supper time. It's time to get some fixings on the table. What are y'all up to today? It's a beautiful Wednesday. It's 79 degrees. It's fall-esque and summer-esque right now. This is that trending in-between time. It's a little warm if you're out there in the sun, but it's still a beautiful, beautiful day. No rain. Everything just looks so good. People's got mums out. It's beautiful. They've got things decorated for fall. It is the season, and September's about over. We're making just cornbread tonight. Why on earth would we do that? Well, somebody else is making soup and white chili and some more stuff. So Mama's job is to take cornbread.
Yeah.
Mama, Patience is waiting on y'all very patiently.
Oh, I've got 2 cups of cornmeal in here.
2 cups of cornmeal, Mama.
Yeah, and I'm going to put a half a cup or so of flour.
Half a cup or so. Now you can do that in the South.
3/4 cup of flour.
3/4 cup of flour. In the South, you can act that way. You can say stuff like, I'm going to put or so, or a smidge, or a dollop, or if you're me, you'll say things like a glob of salad dressing. Now, I don't know how else to talk about it. It's just a big old glob of salad dressing on your spoon. Now, what else would you call it? You could break it down and say tablespoon, half spoon, whatever. But really and truly, you boil it right down, it's just a big old glob.
Okay,
Mama gets mad sometimes when I start telling my amounts.
just pouring some buttermilk.
Well, how much, Mama?
I don't know.
You're going to tell them? You don't want them to know, do you?
I don't know. If I know, don't tell them.
Half a cup of buttermilk so far, but we don't know the total amount. Mom, you're just slinging that all over you.
Well, my goodness,
They lie.
I'm going to add a little bit of water because that is real strong buttermilk. Whoa.
That ought to do you, Mama.
Oh, I reckon so.
That's all you're allowed. You can't have no more. Mama, you look fretful.
Fretful?
Yeah. Ooh, look at you. There, you're looking in control now.
I'm never in control.
Oh my God. You're all...
I need a little more.
Uh-huh, that's what I was thinking. I was waiting for the word to come from the captain. I'd say you need a dash more water.
Yeah, just a dash.
You can use water or buttermilk or a combination. Some people, we have a recipe we do for hot water cornbread. I know y'all seen Miss Brenda Gant do hot water, lacy cornbread. All those are Southern favorites. Stuff that's been around for years and years. My granny used to make lacy cornbread. And you just make it with hot water. And then you pour it in there and it just spreads out and it just makes little holes all in it like lace. Now that's perfect right there. Absolutely perfect. Well, how do you know? Well, you can just tell it's the feel. Let's come low and slow here. So once you get to this point, you can see it's about the consistency of pancake batter, maybe a little looser.
A little thicker, really.
I mean, a little thicker, yeah. So that's the consistency you want right there. Here's that hot iron skillet we love so good.
It's hot enough.
And here we go, backwards and upside down. Whew.
Backwards and upside down.
Well, I don't know if it's completely upside down, but it didn't quite sizzle as much as the other night.
It wasn't hot enough.
But it's bubbling a little bit, which means we've got a good coat going.
Mm-hmm.
Now, see, this is the wrong hand. I'm a righty. This is having to make me use my left.
You used to write with your left hand and everything.
I try to do as much as I can with my left hand, just so I can, not be so dependent on my right hand. I'll wash dishes. I'm one of them characters. I do different things with different hands.
You do like your granny, you left-handed.
Sometimes I'll pick up my pen with the left hand like I've always written with it, and I really haven't. I don't know what makes me do that. Mama, you want me to stir up another batch?
Well, we need to wait till this gets done because I just got the easy bake and
Mama is,
we'll fix another batch in a minute.
Mama is making cornbread for a plenty. Aren't you, Mama?
No, I'm trying to.
Good old cornbread. What are y'all eating tonight? I guess we're having taco soup, white chicken chili, and a little dash of cornbread.
Another
Patience is waiting on y'all.
cup and almost 2 cups again. I'm gonna get this stuff put up. I ain't gonna put the liquid in it now though.
No, because it'll rise and then it'll make your cornbread not as fluffy.
3/4 cup of flour. Then I can get this.
That's White Lily's self-rising flour in Mama's 53-year-old Tupperware. And I'm going to tell you, there's never been a time this Tupperware's not been used. That Tupperware has been in circulation ever since Mama's been married. I'm making cornbread right now. Patsy, what's your recipe? Does it come out Mama's? Homemade barbecue. Oh, Tracy, like pulled pork barbecue, or ribs, or beef barbecue's good too. Hot sausage and garlic bread so far.
Ooh.
Oh, Sandy, I couldn't eat the garlic bread, but not because I don't want to. I just can't eat garlic powder. I have determined it's something in the powder of some brands that I cannot eat. I don't know what it is. This coffee's good. This is my evening coffee. I put a little bit of half and half in it today. And I put just a little bit of cinnamon. I don't know. I'm just wanting that.
You're wanting the fallish flavors and stuff.
I am, Mama. There's something. It's like the animals, the herd animals, they know when to herd. They know when to head out. I guess it's just this season. I'm like, oh, I'm ready for fall. And I wish I was cold because I wear a sweater or a hoodie. I never did get to build a fire outside over the weekend because it rained a drop or two. Well, it rained every time I wanted to build a fire. Most people think about a fire pit at night, sitting around late at night, and we do that when we do the fire pit, don't we, Mom?
Yeah, most of the time.
But I like a fire pit of the morning. About 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm that neighbor of yours that would fire up the fire and you'd wake up going, something's burning. What in the world? Who's got a fire at 5 o'clock in the morning? That'd be me. And you say, I bet it's that Davis guy out there. I love a fire in the morning. I love a fire with my coffee. And I bought me a special, it's not expensive or nothing. It was just a plain old fire pit. But it has a round grate. I can't wait to get it put together and show y'all. That you can slide over top of the fire, put a coffee pot in it. And I looked for a coffee pot at the thrift store. Because Mama said, if you take your stovetop pot out there, you'll have it so black and nasty you won't be able to put it back on your stove, and you'll burn the handle off of it. That's probably the truth. But they make campfire pots. I looked for me one of those blue speckled ones at the thrift store. They had 3 or 4, and they were legitimately old. But when I looked down them, they all had pitting.
No, sorry.
Mama's hitting us with plates. They all had pitting in them and stuff. So I wanted one that I ain't afraid to drink out of. So I may have to look into buying a new one because they do make newer ones for a campfire. And Mama's right. I probably need a dedicated campfire pot because you're going to have some smoke damage on your pot. And yeah, I probably would get out there and let the handle get too hot.
Yeah.
And then guess what would be my dedicated fire pit?
You could one.
My good one. Sing for 'em, Mama.
Oh, I can't sing.
Well, if you ain't gonna do nothing, no more interest in making a couple of pounds of cornbread.
Well, it'll be just like this one, so that's how we're gonna do.
But if you ain't got nothing else to show them, you're gonna have to sing.
I can't sing.
What do you want to sing? You need to sing. What's that? It's bothering you?
Yeah, it's laying on the counter.
Well, here, I'll tell you what you can do. Let me just go ahead, put this other one in here, and you can take both of. Woo'd you say, Papa Mile? You can go ahead and take both of them and get them out of your way. So there'll be another one in here in about 5 minutes.
Oh boy.
Ooh, and I got it on my hand. That will probably set up salmonella right now.
I don't think so.
That'll probably set up salmonella just right now. It's funny how some people think that stuff turns directly into poison. Directly. I took potato salad one time somewhere, and I drove about 35 miles. And it took me about 27 minutes. And then when I got there, they said, "Did you have this on ice?" I said, "No, I just made it. It's still warm, in fact." "You reckon it'll be all right?" I said, "No, I think it turned into poison about 3 miles back. I wouldn't touch it if I was you."
That's your right.
Thank you, Mama. I wouldn't touch it. I think it turned into poison. I heard a little noise, I said. And I think it might have turned directly into poison. You do have to be careful with stuff. And if I was going a long ways where it was going to be out for an hour or two or something, you know, but this was fresh made right then made. And I just hauled it straight there. Anyway, somebody's sending me messages. We're waiting on some cornbread. That's what we're waiting on. And as soon as we show you this one, we'll let you go. Because really, this one's just a repeat. It's like watching a rerun within a rerun. Let's talk. Let's chat. I want to know what y'all are up to. I love to see what y'all are doing. Let's see here. Tell me something good for supper tomorrow night. Not hot mayo, hee hee. Yeah, it was hot mayo. Hot potatoes made a little warm. I'm going to tell y'all a little secret. I really ain't supposed to tell you.
What's the secret?
Mama knows. She just don't know she knows.
I know, but I don't know I know. Well, I don't know I know.
I don't know I know, so I want to know.
Yeah, I want to know too.
So y'all Sweet Tea's been giving away stuff. Like big boxes, $200 worth of stuff. Plus like gift cards and stuff. I don't know what all. So they called me the other day and said, we want y'all to give away a thing. Open it up online. So that's coming up. I don't know when. I don't really know. It's kind of like a 007 thing. He'll call me and say, "I'm sending this. Now get it opened." So we're going to be doing a y'all's giveaway. We'll have a link down here to y'all's brand, and you'll go to their site and sign up, and then you'll be registered to win. And they're doing it from all the influencers that they work with. So you may have already seen some. I think Missy gave away one, and let's see, who else did? But I think they're all maybe different. I don't know. I don't know all the details, and that's what I like. I really don't have to know every detail of everything. My favorite thing to do is go on a vacation and just really be surprised.
That's why your daddy always wanted to go.
Now, Mama, and when we go on a vacation in the past family vacations, we have friends go with us who are great at organizing and getting stuff together and knowing where every little detail is.
Oh, yeah.
And Mama would talk with them, and then I'll plan a bunch of stuff up. And they'd start with me. "What do you want?" I said, "I want peace and quiet and coffee." You know, I don't care what we do. I'll drive, and if we wasn't driving, if we was doing something else, you know, if it was flying or whatever, I said, just tell me where to be, what time to be there, and what I should be wearing. And I'm fine. And that's the truth, ain't it, Mama?
Yeah.
I don't care if you just want to go see the biggest ball of yarn in the United States. I'll go look at it.
I'll go look at it, wonder where it's at.
I said, just point me in the direction. I don't have to be involved in the details. And so I like to be detail oriented when it comes down to where I have to do something. But my favorite thing is not to have to fool with it and just be pointed in the right direction. Ain't it, Mama?
It's easier that way.
Oh my, yeah. Love it. Okay, so what else are you guys eating? Hi from Roswell, Georgia. Love you. Well, tell me we love y'all too. Y'all are family to us. You really are. I mean, we meet every evening. We have supper. Works out good. I'm having Kroger chocolate parade ice cream for dinner. Nancy, that's one of the best dinners I've heard of. Chocolate parade. Is that a brand? Or is that a flavor? You know, like, is it? You guys are going fast tonight.
How can you read any of it?
Mama, do you crochet? Boy, does she ever, Deborah.
Not good, though.
Oh, she says that.
I make snowflakes.
She makes snowflake, a little white thread of stuff. And they're beautiful on the tree. We'll show them to you when we put the tree up. And then she makes these, I call them granny square Afghans. They're one big square. And I use them. Mine's right there on that chair, Mom, if you want to show them one of your Afghans. Well, you ain't got nothing with this cornbread going on. You might as well show them a crochet. That's what I'm saying. Mama has made all the family just about one, and she has made me several. She's going to get you my favorite one. It's a camouflage one. And, ain't it right there? No. Yeah, they're there, Mama. And, for me, I get hot, but I get cold too. So, this ain't the camouflage one.
No, camouflage.
It's got holes in it.
Here.
And it's cool, but yet it's warm.
I go get the Tennessee Vol one.
Oh, the Tennessee Vol one. It's too pretty to use, but I may use it this year. I've come out of them notions of saving stuff. See, this is a brown one. See? Peekaboo. Let's see you through that. It's just one big, huge granny square. One big, huge granny square. Let me show you. And I don't know how in the world she gets it together. Some mornings it's hard enough to tie your shoe. Now how she can tie all this together, it's beyond me. It's not too big, but yeah, it's pretty. And y'all already know I love autumn colors. And it's as big as it is right there.
Here's your
But it's just warm enough, but yet it's not too warm. This is a beauty right here.
That's your favorite.
She asked me, and I don't know what I was thinking. I guess just the colors. But she said, I've got this orange. What color you want me to put with it? And I said, of course, white, Mama. Look at that. But do you know how easy? This one's bigger.
It's big.
Big. But do you know how hard it is to sit and eat popcorn? Look at that. And worry about this white. So I haven't used it much.
You covered up with it, son.
I covered up with it, but I didn't eat with it. And I like to eat popcorn when I'm watching a Netflix show or something. Or Andy Griffith or the Waltons. But it's big, beautiful. And in case you don't know, these are our colors in Tennessee. Gold vows. Orange and white. What do you think about it, Mama?
I think you've kept it pretty clean.
I have, really. But this is just a good napping one. You can just cover it. But see, them holes, you don't get some burning up, but get you a little bit. You can just cover up with it and turn off the TV and everything. Just doze off to sleep in the winter. Whew, it's too hot for it now, Mama. Yeah, she crochets a little bit.
A little, not good.
And she takes it by spell. So she may crochet 3, 4, 6, 8 of those this year. And last year she probably crocheted 1 or 2.
Yeah.
One of the prettiest.
One year that I did for all the kids, I did a lot that year.
One of the prettiest ones she ever crocheted, in case you're looking for some colors to use, was white, baby pink, and I ain't big on pink at all, but white, baby pink, and a chocolate color. put them all together, and you know what that looks like when you knit it all together? It looks like a big old box of Neapolitan ice cream. That's exactly what it looked like. And I told Mom, I said, Mom, I don't think I could cover up with that without being hungry. I'd be wanting ice cream every time I got under that thing. And she said, well, it would defeat the purpose if you cover up with it to coat your coat, and then you put this on, but it looked just like a box of Neapolitan ice cream. It was so pretty. You've done all colors, haven't you, Mama? She usually asks the kids, what color do you like? And then she tries to find the color.
These lice babies, I ain't made.
You didn't find my,
Mm-mm.
where's it at?
I didn't make it.
Oh, Mama says she didn't make it. It's a scandal right here on Coffee Time. Who made that one?
A lady sent it to you. It's pretty, but I did not.
Oh, we may have a get it anyway. Let's show it.
I did not take credit.
Who did it? Is that one of the followers?
Yeah.
Oh, well, whoever made it, it's my favorite. I love it. I thought Mama made it. I forgot.
I've made a camouflage one for
Mama, I know you've made one of them.
for my great nephew.
Oh,
But
well,
this
there
ain't
you
it.
go.
This ain't it.
Who made this one?
I can't remember right now. I bet.
Oh, it's made different than yours.
Yeah, it's not Granny.
Well, I love this one. It's not a granny square, but look at that. Ain't that pretty? That just looks to me like looking into the mountains. It's made out of camouflage. Now, when I grab one to cover up with, this is my go-to. Look how pretty it is. Mama, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. She's crying. Here, dry your eyes. Look how pretty. And one of y'all sent this to me. I'll look at, Mama's got it written down. I'll just have to go to the big book and look. If I knew it was going to show it, I would have. Ain't that beautiful? Look at that, how, all that technique. But now, Mama, you made one of these.
I made a camouflage for Jace.
In a granny square pattern.
Yeah, I did.
But you just made it solid, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't use the beige.
It was just solid
all
this.
camouflage for him.
I love that. Mama, you can make me one this year. I'd like to order one right now. I want a solid camouflage one because that right there is so pretty. Ain't that beautiful? I love it. So who you don't remember the name of who sent this one? Mama's like, I didn't make that one.
You're embarrassing me. I didn't.
Embarrass you in front of your friends?
That's right.
Now let me tell you, I'll tell you this right now. Mama's not a bit hurt in this. She loves other people's work.
Oh, she does good work.
And Mama is not one of them people who...
Hers is prettier than mine.
Hers is, I don't know what you
Just
call it.
double
It's just
stitching.
up and down.
Double stitching.
Mama's no, see. Well, Mama, you can make these. I've seen you make these long chain things before. But this is one, and Lord, I've been giving Mama credit for it. So whoever made it, thank you. And I'm sorry I didn't give you the proper credit. Mama's got it written down, whoever sent it. But I love it. So if you're wondering, if we send him stuff, will he? Oh yeah. I use this one every time I get in there. In the winter especially. It's just the right size. It's real little. And it's not messed up or anything, but I will eat popcorn because I feel like you could hide some popcorn in one of these. That's what that camouflage is for. You know, brush it off and go on. All right, Mama. Now you got my order. You gonna fix me one?
Oh, I don't
You all
know.
hold her
You
to
got
it.
this one. You don't need another one.
Well, that's right. You're right, Mama. And you made me that beautiful orange and white. Yes, those are your colors, Sean. Yes, they are, aren't they? Those camouflage colors are mine. See, I'm even wearing that shirt today. It's kind of the same thing. It looks like 5 colors. Love it. I do too, Darlene. I wish I could give credit to whoever made it. We'll look it up. Hey, Joseph, thanks for watching. I love the Afghan. So very pretty. Yes. I love anything old like that. Anything that looks old. Anything that's got talent to it. Because literally, when you're covered up with an Afghan like that and you're enjoying the evening, you're basically, that's a work of art. Somebody put a lot of patience and love into making those things. And I thought it was Mama. But now that you mentioned that, didn't she make another one and send?
I guess.
I remember that one coming in one day. All right, folks, here's the big flip. Let's see how Mama done with her cornbread. Give us the big flip, Mama. Ooh, pretty, pretty.
I'm going to put this skillet.
She's going to put oil. Now, this is what you would do. We wouldn't wash this skillet either. You hear people talking about don't wash your cast iron. Well, don't wash your bread skillet. Now, just wipe that out. Of course, she's going to use it again now, but just wipe that out, and it's ready for another cornbread. But if I'm going to make steak in it, or meat,
You're not using my bread skillet.
Not the bread skillet. No. But in cast iron. Let me qualify that for all you Southerners out there. No, there's nothing that would cause me ever to use my mama's cornbread skillet for nothing, because I'd rather starve. I would cook it on a rock before I cook it up. I'd go out and find me a piece of tin, and I'd make me something on a piece of tin before I would use a cornbread skillet in the South. Can y'all see Mama over here? She's waiting on us. If y'all just knew how patient she really was. She hides it on here because she don't want the rumor getting out that she's patient.
You're gonna get it.
She's scared that Jens will get out and tell people she's patient, so she does everything she can to not be patient, but she really is patient.
Do you want to get in trouble?
No. I really would find a piece of tin or something to cook on before I would use my mama's cornbread skillet for anything but cornbread. Now, she will every once in a while make biscuit bread in it, but it has to be a bread.
Biscuit bread's all right in it, but
She has to. It has
but
to.
you don't fry no meat in your bread skillet.
No.
So.
But if you do fry meat in a cast iron, you can wash it, especially if it's well seasoned. Now, you don't want to sit there and scrub on it all day, but you can get the grease off and the bacon or whatever you fried in it. A lot of times back in the old days, they used lye soap, and lye would strip their coating off. But you don't have that problem now. Dawn is good, or Palmolive, but it ain't going to strip your stuff off that easy. At all. It's just not going to do it. But you can use soap on it. And you can tell people, it's okay. But you don't want to scratch on it too hard or any of that. Here's Mama back. She quick. Is it getting hot now, Mom? That was quick.
It was just took hot out of the oven.
No, it ain't hot enough.
It's a sizzling around the edges a little.
That's what patience will get you right there. A cold cornbread skillet.
It ain't cold.
Now, it's sizzling better than the first one.
Because I just took it out the hot oven and stuck it back in there.
It's sizzling better than the first one.
I'll just shake it. Get it smoothed out.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Back to my coffee. I ain't liking it. What I've done is I took a cup of perfectly good y'all's house blend coffee, and I put a little hyphen and a little cinnamon because I was wanting that pumpkin latte, whatever, but I don't have no pumpkin nothing. Do they make pumpkin flavor?
Yeah. I've had some pumpkin creamer.
I mean, like, can I buy a bottle like vanilla or maple? Can I buy pumpkin?
Oh, I don't know.
I wonder.
Pumpkin flavor.
We'll have to look that up. But I thought I wanted something like that. But I'm drinking it. I ain't going to waste it. But I like my coffee black and hot usually. But every once in a while, it just comes over me. Let's put a little cream in that and maybe a little bit of some flavoring in it. One thing you don't want to do, let me just go ahead and give you a cautionary tale. Don't put vanilla in it. Be very gentle. You can't drink it, even to save it from wasting. This is okay with this little hint of cinnamon and whatever, but I want to get to the bottom of this and get me some regular. I'm going to buy me some pumpkin though. I told y'all about my Starbucks pumpkin latte, and it was good. Starbucks, you do good coffee. You really do. But, I mean, it's a little high. I just tell you like a friend. It's a little bit high. $6.31 for, what was that, a 12-ounce cup?
10 or 12, it's very small.
This didn't cost that much, and it's more coffee. Now, don't y'all go run and tell y'all's that John's out telling secrets, because that's just between us. I mean, hopefully tomorrow or the next day, they'll send the word. It's time for you all to show them your box and do the giveaway. And then you all go to their site and you register. Do y'all want to see another rerun? Because this cornbread's going to take about 20 more minutes. So
no, we don't do that.
let's tell them bye, Mom.
Yeah.
And let these folks go and cook them some supper.
It's time for people to eat.
It is. Mama, show me your shirt.
Oh, this is my CIA shirt.
CIA. Y'all know what CIA is?
OMBC.
It's Oswego Missionary Baptist Church.
And then on the back it says,
It says on the back, let me see.
I'm a member of the CIA.
It says, I am a member of the CIA, Christians in Action. That's our adult youth group at church. So we have shirts for our youth and everything, but the adults have CIA once a month. And what they do is they just fix a meal. Usually, last month, since it was August and all, they had, for July, of course, we had hot dogs and hamburgers. And it wasn't on the 4th of July, but in July. And then in August, we just had cold cut sandwiches and chips and all the fixings. Coleslaw, potato salad, baked beans, and all that stuff with sandwiches. Very good. So they decided, they're all in the notion for fall too. They decided they wanted some white chicken chili and taco soup, and then they said, Tootsie, which that's what they call Mama, is Tootsie. Tootsie, will you make us some cornbread? So Mama said, well, sure. So she's making the cornbread for the soup and the chili. And then there'll be crackers, and then there'll be tons of desserts, and there'll be all kinds of goodies. And it's just a good time of fellowship. And everybody gets together, and they talk and eat and have the best time, don't they, Mama?
Yeah, we enjoy it.
We enjoy it, we like it, because it's food. I would take y'all with us, but then, it's kind of when you're out filming, and y'all do know you can film anywhere. So if you're out somewhere and somebody's filming, you're allowed to film in public. It's a public domain kind of thing. But I always like to ask people. And that's the reason a lot of times I don't go live at flea markets or somewhere like that, because there's a lot of people. If I can hold the camera and kind of move it around, it's not real crowded. But then you ask people like, oh, I don't care. But then you're like, maybe they do care. So we try not to get people on there unless they're like, sure, I don't care, yeah. But if they act the least bit of like, just don't
I'd
get
rather not, most of them will say.
Someone say, oh no, don't get me. Don't be Mama. That's what you would have said.
Yeah.
You would still say that.
Oh, yeah.
She still says that right here in her own kitchen. Get that camera off me.
That's right.
If I got up right now and went and done something and left her standing here, I'd get a talking to when y'all were gone.
Don't leave me like that.
Why'd you leave me out there? I didn't know what to say or what to do, and you just left me standing over there. Well, Mama?
Yeah.
Okay, folks, we are going to go, and we're going to say goodbye. Y'all have a great evening. Have a blessed night. It's early, and get out and do something fun.
Have fun.
Enjoy all this daylight you got, because it's slip sliding away.
Getting dark
I'm not even
early.
going to get into it tonight, because I ain't got the strength. But do we change time one more time? Y'all look that up for us and tell us when we come back. I think we go. Somebody said last year that we changed one more time. Did that take, or did they not do that? I'm not sure, because we're on daylight savings time now, so we'll switch back to standard time.
Eastern Standard Time.
Well, yeah, I guess it's Eastern Standard. I think it's always Eastern Standard Time. I think you're talking about our area, because some people are Central Standard Time and that switches too.
Yeah.
So standard in daylight savings. So I think we'll switch one more time at least, and we may switch from now on. I don't know if it took or didn't take. It was voting on it. So we'll see. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. That'll be a subject for tomorrow. Anyhow, we're going to say goodnight now. And all I'm going to do is cut this cornbread up, put it in a Tupperware bowl with a little bit of cloth in it to absorb some of the moisture. And we're going to haul it to church.
That'll be good, won't it?
Right. Say goodnight, Mom.
Good night, Mama. God bless you. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening.
Bye. Y'all have a blessed one.
Bye-bye.